What's up, guys? You're watching Jameboy TV, and we are back with another reaction. Today we'll be reacting to Worst That Could Happen by Brooklyn Bridge. This was suggested by a patron, so you know I had to check it out. I am not familiar with Brooklyn Bridge, but I have heard of the London Bridge, and that's your stupid joke for the day. If you are a returning viewer to the channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button. It helps out the channel a ton. There are 100,000 of you guys that watch my videos and return to my videos, but over 85% of you guys are not subscribed. I know it can be easy to forget because my videos just pop up. I do the same thing sometimes. If this is your first time to the channel, I am new to the rock genre, exploring the mini classic rabbit holes, having a blast. If you want to join me on that journey, take a second to scroll down, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and turn on your post notifications so that you don't miss a video when I post. It helps out the channel tremendously. And if you guys are interested in exclusive content or you want to ensure that I react to your suggestion, definitely consider checking out the Patreon. The link will be in the description. I have tons of reactions to classic songs that got blocked here from YouTube, songs that I know you guys would enjoy. That being said, let's get right into this video.
Girl, I heard you're getting married. Heard you're getting married. This time you're really sure. And this is the end. They say you really mean it. This guy's the one that makes you feel so safe, so sane, and so secure. And baby, if he loves you more than me, maybe it's the best thing. Maybe it's the best thing for you. But it's the worst that could happen to me. I'll never get married. Never get married. You know that's not my scene. But a girl like you needs to be married. I've known all along you couldn't live forever in between. And baby, if he loves you more than me, maybe it's the best thing. Maybe it's the best thing for you. But it's the worst that could happen to me. And girl, I don't really blame you for having a dream of your own. Hey girl, I don't really blame you. A woman like you needs a house and a home, baby. If he loves you more than me, maybe it's the best thing. Maybe it's the best thing for you. But it's the worst that could happen.
Wow. Holy smokes, man. What an amazing song by Brooklyn Bridge. This song was like a horn extravaganza. My favorite part about reacting is just being utterly blown away when I wasn't expecting to be. Like, you never know when you're gonna hear just an all-time classic masterpiece of a song like this. The horn arrangement was spectacular on this song. I really enjoyed how this song would just build up to those big moments. The horns just made this song like ascend into the ether. The trumpets, the saxophones. There was a really deep sounding horn in there. I don't know what kind of horn it was. I know it's not a tuba. It had a really distinct sound. Can't quite put my finger on it. It was just like,
No, that's not my scene. But a girl
Whatever it was, I really enjoyed it. The drums on this song were fantastic. Really enjoyed the organ that was in there. I love the acoustic guitar I was hearing being strummed in like the background. This song just feels so grand. The way those trumpets are just blaring, man, just so sweet. Everything about this song was absolute ear candy. The composition was fantastic. I like what they did at like the 2:26 mark where the music just kind of paused. It was the organ by itself, but everything got really quiet and then the horns just blasted back in. Just amazing. And the vocals on this were absolutely sublime. This lead singer had a lot of soul in his voice and those harmonies were out of this world. It really just added so much to the vibe of this song. This was really a masterpiece. Now let's go ahead and get into these lyrics. He said, girl, I heard you're getting married. Heard you're getting married. This time you're really sure. And this is the end. They say you really mean it. This guy's the one that makes you feel so safe, so sane, and so secure. So right off the bat, you can kind of read this situation. You can see the picture he's painting. This is a girl that he still loves. They were obviously together at one point and broke it off for whatever reason, but that love kind of remained, and maybe he was hoping that he would get another chance or that they would rekindle at some point, but it never happened, and now she's moving on. She's about to seal the deal and kind of close that door forever. And he's having to come to terms with that. He almost like can't believe it. He said, and this is the end, and they say you really mean it. So like I said, his main focus is that door being closed. The chorus goes, and baby, if he loves you more than me, maybe it's the best thing. Maybe it's the best thing for you, but it's the worst thing that could happen to me. So like I said, he's really focusing on how this affects him. He said, if he's a better guy than I am, then that's good for you, but I'll never recover from this. It is the worst possible thing that could happen to me. He's really just having to sit here and observe this situation, knowing how big of an opportunity he just missed out on. And that's where his mind is at. He probably feels like this is a great woman, a great girl. I don't know exactly what happened between them, but if I had to make an assumption, it seems like he was probably the problem in the relationship. Like he did something to mess it up and cause them to break up. And that's why he's so distraught about her moving on and getting married to someone better. It kind of confirms that he was the one with the flaws, and now he'll never have the chance to rectify it. Next verse he says, I'll never get married, never get married. You know that's not my scene, but a girl like you needs to be married. I've known all along you couldn't live forever in between. So this reveals a bit more about what happened in their relationship. He obviously didn't want to commit to marriage, and she did. She wanted the ultimate commitment, and he's saying here that that isn't his style. He decided that being married wasn't worth the hassle, even if it meant being with a good woman. So she probably made that clear during their relationship. So when she saw that he wasn't ever going to commit, she probably went on about her way and found someone who would. And now he's kind of feeling like he missed out because he knows what he had, but he couldn't just bring himself to commit. And based on what he's saying, he does believe that there is some merit in marriage because he says a girl like you needs to be married. He just doesn't feel like he would want to enter that institution. Next verse he says, and girl, I don't really blame you for having a dream of your own. Hey girl, I don't really blame you. A woman like you needs a house and a home, baby. So it seems that he's just not the type of guy that wants to settle down. He wants to be more free-flowing, going from place to place. He's more interested in what he perceives as freedom. His values and her values didn't really align. And he says here, like, I don't really blame you for having your own dream. You're the type of woman that someone needs to build a family with. But me, I just want to kind of drift around and be free per se. So he has a certain idea of what marriage is and what it looks like, and that kind of scares him. Maybe his parents are divorced, or maybe he's seen someone get divorced, and he has negative connotations that he developed with that, commitment. Last verse I'll go over, he says, oh girl, don't want to get married. Girl, I'm never gonna marry. No, it's the worst that could happen. The worst that could happen. Oh girl, the worst that could happen. So it kind of seems like it could be rooted in the fear of failure as well. He might be scared that the marriage won't work out, so he'd rather just not attempt it. If us being boyfriend and girlfriend doesn't work out, then it's not really as big of a deal because our lives were never fully intertwined. Man, this was a fantastic song, a masterpiece like I said. Great recommendation from you guys. If you guys have any suggestions, leave them down in the comments below. If you guys are new to the channel, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe if you enjoy the content. And I'll catch you guys on the flip.